thought at that stage they were going to stretch on and win this game. They have enough of a little gap, even if the pace was going to go. But there was an important moment when Darren O'Sullivan missed a chance, and then Dublin tacked on a heap of points after that.
Yeah, Dublin came with a run of 5 points in a row after that. Kerry 4, and it showed the bravery and composure of the Dublin team, that even though they were in a very, very tight situation against the Kerry team, whose forward power was rampant, they still managed to come back up. There's no doubt about it, Dean Rock made a huge impact on the game. I think he scored a goal and 3 points. He's becoming super sub along with Kevin.
The other lads were brave. I mean, there was Andrews taking a pot there, and you know, at that stage Dublin needed them.
Absolutely, and Bernard Brogan today, probably for the first time against Mark O'Shea, I think he got 4 or 5 points from play, and he got 2 very important ones when Dublin needed them most. And Diarmuid Connolly here swings one over right to left. He came more into the game, but I think what was happening is the energy of the Dublin players was beginning to overwhelm Kerry. Like Dublin won the second half by 2-9 to 6 points. Now I know that the late goal put a gloss on the game, but it still showed that Dublin for the last 10 minutes were relentless in their approach.
They still needed something. Still needed the goal though, Joe, Dublin.
Well, that was what broke the back of the game. I mean, we could feel it coming. Kerry were increasingly being hemmed in. You know, their inside forwards were being marginalised. I mean, Cooper wasn't able to get on the ball at all. And then Michael Darragh, who's of course an absolute Trojan, sets this guy up. He must be the most patient Gaelic footballer in the land. You know, he sits on the bench. He wins an All-Ireland final a few years ago. Here he comes again today. Beautiful finish.
Goes for a point.
He did not go for a point. How long, boys? He did not go for a point.
You don't go for a goal situation like that. When the game
he went for a point. He went for a point.
Okay, have it.
But can I actually...
If that's the case, it was a great goal with a terrible effort at a point.
The beauty about the Dubs is this, that they're extremely eager to play the game. Yeah. They just play it, and there's an excitement about them. And Jim Gavin, I think, is a brilliant figurehead. You know, he's so serene, and he wants them to play that way, and he insists they play that way. But it's a great advertisement for Gaelic football.
You said, Pat, in the ad break there, that reflecting on this, you don't mind losing a game if you've given everything you can.
As a Kerry person, obviously disappointed, but you never mind losing a great game of football. That's number one. And Dublin were deserving winners. They won because, as Joe alluded to, they had the pace and the youth and the athleticism that kept pounding at Kerry. Like I said, Kerry had 4 defenders there for the last 10 minutes that are over 30 years of age, and it had to give. But what Kerry did today, they gave it all. They played to their maximum. That was the best performance by Kerry team since probably last year's the All-Ireland final of 2011. It was a superb performance. They came up short, but well done to Dublin, and well done to Jim Gavin. He made vital substitutions, taking off Ger Brennan, bringing on Dennis Bastick, moving Keane O'Sullivan to centre half back, bringing on Dean Rock. The 2 subs, Rock and Kevin McMillan, scored 2 goals and 2 points. And the even bigger decision, you bring off your marquee forward who has just scored 5 points, 4 from play, Bernard Brogue. That's a sign of a great manager.
Well, what we'll do, Pat, is we'll send your compliments to the Dublin manager, Jim Gavin, because he's with Clare.
Jim, compliments from the panel on today's game. Obviously another classic in this great fixture, and it brings you a step closer to a league and championship double.
Yeah, it was a great game. 2 teams that really believed that they could win, and both of them showed that in the way they played football, the way we believe, and certainly Kerry believe as well, the way it's meant to be played. And both teams really went at it, and it could have went either way at the end. Dublin camp, we were acutely aware of that. Great contest, and we're happy that we're into the final.
You were hit with early goals. Obviously it's a worry to be conceding them, but you did respond well and didn't let yourselves fall too far behind.
Yeah, there's great resolve and determination and a willingness never to quit in this Dublin team, and certainly when we're going down to the final quarter we had great belief, and the players themselves have great belief in their own ability and the extent of the panel, and we knew that they were going to keep going strong, and I think they kept the intensity of the game up at a great level throughout the full 70 minutes, and it's a credit to them for doing that against a formidable Kerry side who really threw everything at us, and as I said, the game could have went either way, but we're happy to go out with the result.
Were you confident throughout, even after that period of momentum you had when Kerry came back at you and went in front?
Yeah, I mean, the game ebbs and flows, and that's just the way, we accept that the way we play our football, that these things will happen, and the game goes up and down, and we just need to keep at it and keep to the game plan. And there's great esprit de corps amongst the group, and they didn't waver, and even at half time there was no sense of panic, and it was very calm actually and very focused, and the feedback from the players is very positive, so they were looking forward to the second half challenge, and thankfully we came through in the end.
And of course your bench made a huge impact today. They're all in the mix now for the final against Mayo. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean it's you know, we can name 26 guys on a given day, and out of that, you know, we'll use 20, and we've been quite consistent in that in the National League and the Championship as well. Our philosophy is that it's a 20-man game, and it takes us 20 men to get over the sideline. Notwithstanding, we've got, you know, 12 guys, 10 guys in the background that are taking that chance to take to the field today, who are put in serious pressure with the guys in training and really motivate them. The players who do start, they really get a motivation from the effort that they see from the other guys in the squad.
Dublin Mayo final, it's the one many people wanted, I suppose.
I don't know about, you know, we've just concentrated on each game on its own merits, and our complete focus was on Kerry for this game. But yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
Congratulations, Jim.
Good morning.
Dublin win the All-Ireland 2 years ago. This town celebrated for about 12 months after that. What did Jim Gavin do to refocus them and bring them back to where they are now?
Well, he's brought on about, I think, 6 new players, a lot of young players with a lot of energy, and he's gone for pace, and he's playing football. They're the Brazil of football now. It's all out attack, outscore the opposition, and it's great to come and watch, and that's why Croke Park is being filled, but I think it's bad news for Mayo.
OK, well, that's just about all we have time for now. Before we go, let's have a look at what's coming up on RTE Sport this week. The Sunday Game Evening edition will have highlights